The first leg of the bipod presents itself in race 2, which is a race over 1,200 metres. As you know, we're on the Hollywood Bets gravel turf. 20 past 12 is the off time, and it's a maiden plate where number 2, Freedom Dancer, is scratched. And Graham, when I checked the scratchings this morning, there was one, or last night I should say, there was one scratching. Is there another?
Yeah, Barrington.
Okay.
So both Michael Roberts' horses are out. Number 10, Barrington's also out.
Thank you. That was obviously after the scratching of Freedom Dancer.
And that means both reserve runners come in. 15, Tracker Jacker. Gate 2, Tubbs Gamedi rides. 16, Purple Dominance. Gate 10, Keegan DeMello rides. So both numbers 15, Tracker Jacker, and 16, Purple Dominance are now officially runners.
Okay, let's dissect the field. There are a couple of horses that are making their debuts that are well bred. Number 8, Veristocracy, is one of them, a VAR colt out of Royal Pleasure, who's a Visionaire mare. Now Hudson rides from an okay draw, but let's talk about the raced runners, because that's the form we've got in front of us. And 4 Kings Spear for Gavin van Zyl, Drakenstein stud, Warren Kennedy, improving, had a few breaks in between his starts, but he is improving, and I think he's going to be much better than what his recent form shows. But I do have healthy respect for number 11, Dawn Raider, from the bang-in form stable of Garth Puller. Very unlucky last time, but obviously has a deep draw to overcome.
4 King Spear is one of my horses to watch out for. He's quite easy to back at the moment at 8 and 9 to 1. 11 Dawn Raider at 6 to 1. Obviously also has that come on look, but the betting is dominated by the 2 first timers. Number 8 Veristocracy at 13 to 10. And number 14, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, Peter Muskett's runner for the Hollywood Syndicate at 33 to 10 and finding support. So the 2 first timers are dominating the betting. But yes, of the race runners, I've narrowed it down just to King Spear and Dawn Raider, only those 2. So from a bipod perspective, obviously you can wait until the very last moment, check the very last minute betting changes. You obviously have to include both of the first timers, number 8 Veristocracy and number 14, but I would back that up with both numbers 4 King Spear and 11 Dawn Raider. The worst that can happen is you're going to double up. I'm not expecting any surprises, but obviously it's a little bit of a guess as to how these first timers are going to perform. Certainly Veristocracy's got a very quick pedigree. We'll all remember that Royal Pleasure, the dam of Veristocracy, won her first 3 starts at Hollywood Bet Scottsville down the straight, of course. Veristocracy making his debut at Hollywood Bets Gravel. So the betting kind of suggests it's an absolute 4-cornered contest.
Okay, I'm in agreement. We're not going to argue and debate too much about race 2, the first leg of the bipod. King Spear and Dawn Raider of the race runners. Yes, the 2 reserve runners get in, but the 2 race runners, Kings Spear and Dawn Raider, look to set the standard. But keep a close eye on numbers 8 Veristocracy and number 14, the Hollywood Syndicate horse.